Alright, so I guess I'm dropped into some tournament. I got DM'd last second, and apparently I'm in some semifinals of some tournament, which is, goofy. I don't really know how to make of this, honestly. Uh, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's some Chinese tournament, and I'm not super worried about the result in the sense that I do think that I am good enough at the game where I should be the best in the lobby, but it's just that like I don't understand their pick and ban systems or the maps or literally anything. I know they banned Overdrive and something else that I didn't pay enough attention, to be honest, so we took way too long with the pick and bans. And this build order is honestly kind of mid from me, but it should be fine. I mean, this guy looks slightly questionable, but I don't know. I don't know if I should judge someone's skill by their base, considering like they're Chinese players and thus they're bound to have goofy bases. I guess I really don't know what to expect here. Actually, we have our teammates here. I'm subbing in for Junyu, which is a very good Chinese player, I think. Similar to my skill level, I believe. But I should be top 20 in this game, and I don't think any of these players are. Actually, let's stop ego tripping. It's fine. I'm not that good, but we should be. The point is, I should be doing fine. I haven't uploaded in a little bit, but I think this should be a good upload, assuming we don't die catastrophically or I just get buzzsawed in the coming second. And if we don't get buzzsawed in the coming second, then I think this might be worthy of an upload because it's apparently the semifinals of some Chinese tournament, which should be I think that's a fascinating enough video concept, isn't it? Though this build order is kind of complete crap from me, which is unideal. I'm gonna do this to not get buzzsawed. I'm a little bit worried because again, I don't know how these players play, and I usually would do. I'm usually the type of person to do like classic preparation for a match, but obviously right now I don't really have the opportunity to do preparation. We're gonna actually sell my metal storage here, which is a little bit unique, but I think my teammates middle base should be able to cover my missiles. I should not be upgrading that turbine. I'm already making mistakes. That's brilliant. How great is that? Buzzsaws hit here and then either it's a sandbag or hits breaks this strut and hits this that, which means that I should be immune to buzzsaws. It's a 20-minute truce timer. I don't think it should affect too much. Ideally, I'm not a huge fan of 20-minute not truce. It's not a truce. 20-minute I'm not a huge fan of like match limits just because it's kind of cringe. Also, I wasn't aware if they were like they're pinch fist or not. I presume they're pinch fist. I'm not paying enough damn attention to this game. Again, I'm also talking and also like recording lowers my frames a little bit. Okay. They're sniping at stuff. I'm just gonna sell this front turbine because we are very vulnerable to buzzsaws, and if I need that metal because we're pinch fist to defend a little bit. Especially if that also exists. Did I not sell the front turbines? I'm schizophrenic. This is great. I did not mean to upgrade that. Okay. Okay, this guy's getting completely obliterated. This guy should would spam, but instead he's kind of doing that, which is a little bit suboptimal. It's alright. It's alright. Having minor lag spikes, it's also alright. Everything is awesome. I could sell my tech here, but I don't feel like it. Not sure how fast my missiles are gonna be. Let's also get this. And maybe get... We don't have enough energy as well. Let's turn on this timer to check. We need to defend it by the 4-minute 50-second mark. Actually, probably a little bit later than that, because judging by their bases, none of them is going for... or all of them have upgraded mines. That's not full eco. I can't defend my mines. Thank you for blocking me, teammate. That is absolutely brilliant. I love this. Delete. Sniper. Middle. MF. You don't even need this grid. This sucks. Why are you like this? Yes. Why are you like this? Why is this game like this? Why? Okay. That's gonna mildly delay me, but it's alright. If, like, again, I would love to do some more research, but, like, even, like, this entire freaking, like, call on me is very scuffed. I don't really know why they thought that was a good idea, but, at least I'm good enough at the game to, I guess, want to be invited. I think Junyu, I guess the only person who would actually, I guess, be fine, have the same time zone in China, because in fact, I'm traveling in China right now. And I give I'm not gonna give the complete Infinity Power lore, but you know, I'm half Chinese, so I'm actually currently in China. That's leaving that sniper's exposed. Fairly massive mistake, actually. Let's go ahead and link this and link this. Oh, we should have defended by now. I don't know why I have not defended accurately. Most likely because I'm complete shit at this game, but it's alright. Using a rope makes the missiles go lower and thus, you know, harder to, I guess, hit. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy because this guy looks a little bit more defended than, you know, his counterpart, and that can make the missiles do extra damage and also, you know, be hard to shot down. That should hit. Okay, that's massive stability issue from him now. I can't defend up here as nearly as much as I would like, which is, again, a little bit problematic for my teammate, for me, but you know, it should be all right. Let's defend here. This is also really ugly, but I don't think that's... You know, I doubt ugly is one of my, you know, highest priorities at this current attendance in variation of time. I'm gonna fire again, probably. Same guy, probably. Should be fine. We don't have the energy upkeep, even with Finch Fist. Oh, they're also shotgun now, which is a very unique commander choice. We're gonna have to sell the sniper because this kind of hinders my defense of my core. I'm gonna also put more dense defense in the inside, just because that's generally how you defend against lasers, because the fire beams do a lot of splash to the outside pieces of wood, while the inside contacts the plasma beam, which is very good for dense bracing. The only issue right now is that plasma is really just hard countered by missiles way too much. And yeah, that's not what I want. I like to hit my plasma beams and I take a drastic amount of splash damage, which is really unideal. I'm gonna put this energy shield so that when it does hit my nukes, it doesn't explode directly under my base. And also there is the everlasting chance of him, you know, fumbling. I'm gonna do this and gonna do this and gonna do this. It might be a little bit difficult to get across, but we'll see. Okay, the fire beam also burns it up. It actually is late, and that does massive damage. Holy shit. Cooked. Bro got cooked. Yes. I don't even know. This is a semifinals, right? I'm doing something. This is not scuffed. I don't know why they invited me. It's fine. There's a straight infinity power. Chillin'. I don't have angle. Let's fix that. No, the leading is the fastest way to convert that, and I just wanted to get rid of the lasers. Though there's like a 90% chance that's just gonna get immediately dunked on by the fire beam, which they don't do. That's okay. Well, that doesn't do as much as I would kind of like, but it's all right. I think laser tech's a little bit risky from me. I probably considering I already have a teammate to support, and he's been very good at supporting, by the way. I think that's probably Spram supporting me. Very good job on that, by the way. This is like immaculate fire beam support from my teammate. I'm getting laser tech just because why not? I'm a little bit concerned that I'll get entirely shut down by the plasma beam, but it's okay. But he's not actually doing that. This is fantastic. This is very good. I'm gonna use some buzzsaws because he's using wood to block his lasers, and therefore, okay, well that's fantastic. Therefore, if I have buzzsaws, then you know they can't do that. Top base seems to be doing fine in their interactions, well, bottom base and middle base struggling, specifically middle base. So, and if middle base can help me support bottom base should be dead, and therefore middle base should be cooked. In short order. Buzzsaws also do require quite a bit of energy. This is why I'm getting more entry prod. There we go. And now we just kind of buzzsaw this, and we maybe okay, I can't really buzzsaw further, so that's still so much damage though. I mean, even if we don't kill their plasmas, yeah, I don't think they're doing so great right now. I'm also gonna do miniguns just so I can have a little bit more map control. I'm also gonna get some more metal. Even if I don't recommend putting metal in your defense usually. But in this case, when you're pinch fist, it's quite good because you can just quickly convert it if you ever do need the metal. Let's do this again. They're making a massive mistake by not sufficiently okay, I'm just gonna... They're making a massive mistake by not sufficiently using the plasmas to kill my nukes, and therefore it's doing massive damage that they can't possibly sustain reasonably. I'm gonna put a plasma down here real quick. but making sure it's well defended because we're already ahead. There's no need to take risks and build something undefended that they can shoot. I don't have any metal. I just floated metal right there. That's also reducing my turbine efficiency. That's not super ideal, but I don't think I need to be super optimal right now. Let's just go ahead and buzzsaw that. Fire beam buzzsaws do so much more damage. I think Spram should probably fire beam a little bit higher, but I mean that still hits and that still does so much damage. He's building his portal missiles, which I probably should have recognized earlier, which is plasma that helps so much against because it goes under, you plasma under, the nukes explode and does damage to their own base and also explodes the portal missiles. And it's really, that's the only like real counter to portal missiles, especially with fire beams, that bottom base has not done well, for one reason or another. Let's do this, and also I want my own fire beam cover beam just because, just for extra security. Again, he should really fire beam higher so my swarms don't get hit. But that's still so much damage, even if that wasn't perfect. But actually, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like being a little bit more critical than I should be. Those are very good fire beams. Those are very good cover beams. They're not necessarily perfect, but they're pretty damn close. Sprem is doing great, and this time not even giving him any like. They're also shotgun, which is, you know, not a good commander. Oh shit, I didn't see the paint. I can use fire beams or nukes to burn it up. Okay, that hits the least influential spot in the entire base. Okay, that cover wasn't ideal, but that's pretty good. We get a shield to be disabled. That's not every shield disabled, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some anti-air against this because I don't think they don't have cover beams for this, so it's realistic to shoot theirs down. With I have, for example, miniguns here. Is that just swarms? Okay, that's just a nuke. Okay, he does fail that, but no way I missed that. Okay, it's fine. Both fire beam and plasmas can take down missiles very, very efficiently. Specifically, I would mention. Specifically, fire beams only work on longer maps, as the nukes take some time to burn up, and sometimes the fire beam doesn't burn up fast enough on like shorter maps, but in 3v3 it's just barely fast enough to burn up. But if they were a commander like Warthog, which they're not, they're playing shitty shotgun for some reason, you know, I would be more cooked. Sell this here. You know, I'm really concerned about this space actually. Are they? Okay, they did not paint me. I wasn't sure if they did. It kind of looked like they did for a second. Let's get some more fire beam for support. I mean, fire beams make the world go around. Let's go. Let's try to follow up with something a little bit here. Okay, let's not make that too exposed. Let's not get a little bit too dicey. Obviously, shotgun disables your enemy turbine. It just doesn't do it often enough. They're just way too behind. I mean, they're so much slower on literally everything. It's not going to be enough. They also have exposed stuff. I should snipe that. I missed. I suck. I don't know if this is the right guy to be painting at, but it should be alright regardless. There we go. All his weapons fire. Bink. Look at that hitting the metal. That's so brilliant. So majestic. Missed a little bit, but it's alright. Oh, I have more plasmas than this. You know what? Always having one plasmas on standby in case bottom base paints, which I don't know why he's not doing for some reason. Because they kind of need some last ditch efforts. Let's go ahead and get some more ropes. This should make my nukes launch lower, which should help out. Bink, bink. All right, let's go ahead and hit this a little bit higher then from last time. I have no energy. This is great. Can you just die, please? Can I get this guy's mines? Oh, no. This guy's dead. Sick. I don't think he should... the bottom base is going to have a little bit of trouble expanding up top with... I can't buzzsaw the guy. And I will buzzsaw the guy. I don't like bottom base. I don't like you. Fire, fire. And that was cheap. And this is why pinch fist is also pretty great. It's just necessary commander. I mean, nothing else to say about it. And you see that launch is much lower, so this should just have better fire beam production angles. And you know, I'm just doing pretty great. I'm doing pretty awesome. I'm doing pretty awesome. There's 5 minutes left in the timer, and when the timer comes down, it goes down to the core damage as the deciding result. Can I buzzsaw that again? I don't like you having this. He doesn't even have much on there. I mean, that's pretty. This guy. They're scraping 5 for pennies, to say the least. Go. Okay, go. I don't have to. Just don't tell me what to do. Come on, bro. It's all right. I'm not worried. So many fire beams. Your gunners aren't doing nothing, broski. Let's just try to hit their missiles and their mines, maybe. Can I hit that missile? I'm touching it briefly. I'm like just scraping a little bit. Let's get some more buzzsaws. That's why I have this down here. Just to harass them a little bit more. Let's hit there. If this that should also disconnect them, which is why I'm hitting that. Usually you want to hit the weapons area, but they don't really have much of a weapons area, so there's not too much reason to do that. And, well, there's. Okay, so let's just hit a little bit lower than last time, I think. Oh, this... Yeah, now I get their missiles, and now I hit their mines, maybe? Oh, I get their missiles again? Oh, nope. Okay, well... I don't know if this guy's... Yeah, okay, so that's the first match. But, so it's about best out of 3, I think. We win the first match. Very, very nice. We kind of cooked them. 15k damage. 150k damage. That's actually pretty good.